Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know I click go live. Did I? Let me see. Okay, I did. Absolutely. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Come on in. We had, well, I didn't have, but we sang happy birthday. We had cake. Well, daddy had cake. And I'm back. And I know I'm back a little late, but guess what? It's a party. My hubby is celebrating his birthday today. So, we had to celebrate. Oh, that is so refreshing. That is so refreshing. HTTR behind enemy lines with Yemi. Thanks so much for dropping in. How you doing tonight? That was delicious. How are you? Happy Sunday. Good. That's good to hear. That is good to hear. I've never seen you before. Let me see if we connected. Let me see if we are connected. But welcome to the live stream. I appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you coming in. And it's something how we got to go out to come back in. So I need to come out to see if we're connected. Because if we're not, I'm gonna change that. And we not, so we are now. So welcome, new friend. I will definitely go back after the live stream and show your channel some love. Candy Show Corner, thank you so much for coming into the live tonight, Queen. How are you? How we doing tonight, sis? Hope you had a great Sunday, great weekend, even though it was short. This weekend is so short. You are very welcome. I can't complain, sis. You know that don't change nothing. But nonetheless, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Can't complain. Can't complain. How you guys holding up with this current state of events? They say the world is opening back up. Well, that's what 45 says. So, um, blessings to everybody that's got to be out there because I work remote. I work remote for the last 3 years, but it's just crazy. We're in a crazy time. We in a serious time right now. So blessings to everybody that's got to go back out there. Guys, please, 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 you never stop working HDTR. Wait, you are you essential worker? Truck driver? I'm not trying to be all up in your business. It's just small talk. We authentic over here. So you're a frontline worker. Bless you, sis. God bless you for being a frontline worker. Actually, I am too. I work on the back end though in medical billing. So I'm a biller. And it's been crazy. Okay, so you work for the government. God bless you. Angela, thanks so much for dropping in, Queen. How are you tonight? Peace and blessings be unto you, beautiful. Peace and blessings. Yeah, guys, so just keep safe. It just boils down to common sense at this point. It boils down to common sense. And I know everybody up in here got that. I mean, it's definitely not going to be business as usual. I'll tell you that. Definitely not going to be business as usual, but we just have to have common sense and do what we know to do to stay safe, to keep our family safe. And social distancing is definitely the new norm until otherwise noted. Like, sad to say, but it is. So I'm grateful for this platform and for other avenues where we can connect to one another. Have some type of sense of socialism, if that makes any sense. Because it's definitely not going to be business as usual, guys. You know that. Things are changed. We're going to use common sense, realign if we have to. We know how to do that. Readjust. We know how to do that. Reinvent if we must, because there's people who actually lost their jobs. So they definitely have to reinvent, rediscover, all of that. It's crazy. HTTR says this may be the new normal. Absolutely. I agree with you. I agree with you wholeheartedly, brother. I agree with you wholeheartedly. I honestly do. We dealing with a whole invisible enemy out here. So we gotta really use common sense. I mean, I'm not one to be all up in people's faces anyway. I like my own space. I'm an introvert. I love people, but I also love myself. People finding out right now that they don't even like themselves. It's crazy. As a matter of fact, let me just go a little bit further. People finding out they don't even like their kids. How about that? Okay, I'm just gonna go a little bit further. People finding out they don't like the people they married to. So it's just incredible. 6669. Um, Thank you so much for dropping in tonight. How you doing? Peace and blessings be unto you. Angela, it is extremely scary. It is. Candy Shell Corner says social distance, wearing a mask and staying home if you have symptoms is important. Absolutely, Queen. Listen, I'm in Hampton, Virginia. We are seeing people out here, and I'm definitely staying home. But of course, every now and then, we got to go out, we got to get groceries and stuff like that. And we are wearing our masks and being very mindful, not just of ourselves, but other people. And you got groups of people out here congregating at the beach. The beaches aren't even open, but you see these groups of people congregating at the beach like this situation is not serious. It's just incredible. It's almost like things begin to get better. Absolutely, 6669. You are right. Happiness and success begins in self-love. And I agree. I'm grateful. Like this whole situation, this whole last 2 months for me personally, guys. If you come to my channel, you already know I don't mind getting transparent and personal. You know what I'm saying? Personally, for me, it's just really been a rediscovery and it's been amazing. And I'm really hopeful that a lot of other people, not just myself, use this time to, you know, just reflect. Just reflect, because what makes it so scary, Angela, let me just say this, is that greatest country in the world, we weren't prepared. I mean, really, how do you prepare for something like this? You really can't. But I'm talking about on a grand scale, as far as unemployment, as far as companies. My job was already set up to be able to have us to work remotely, which is amazing. But for the most part, so many jobs were not. So we weren't prepared. We just weren't prepared. And so that in itself makes it really nerve wracking to know um, that we weren't. Angela says, if you can't love yourself, how can you expect others to love you? Ain't that the truth, Angela? Ain't that the truth, Queen? And so many people do. They want people to love them. They don't even like themselves. They want people to love them, like them, validate them, all of that. 6669 says, if we don't love ourselves, how can we claim to love others? Pretty hypocritical. If you ask me, I agree. I completely agree. Guys, give me 1 second. I need to call my husband to bring me a beverage. I just drank this water, but I'm extremely thirsty and I don't want to scream out in you guys' ears. So give me 1 second. Okay, guys, I'm sorry about that. But yes, shout out, guys, to the five that's in the live stream right now. Thank you guys so much for dropping in, hanging out. I'm normally here at 8 to 10 on Sunday. Was a little bit late tonight. Thank you so much, 669. I love these big hoopy earrings. So if you come to my live streams, you're gonna see a lot of these. I got so many different kinds, but I love these big hoopy earrings. Infatuated with them. I really am. So how you guys weekend been? How you guys this weekend been? Do you work on the weekend? Thank you so much, love. I appreciate it. You work on the weekend, HHTR. I'm sorry, HTTR. Guys, charge it to my head and my heart and not my heart if I jack your name up as I get acclimated with you guys. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You had a great weekend. That's good. I feel like it wasn't long enough, but it's been good. No complaints. The weather has been beautiful, even though I haven't gone as far as my porch, but it's still been good. I did take a nice stroll, and it was refreshing. It was extremely refreshing. Jaden, thank you so much for coming back. Welcome to the live stream. I appreciate you being here. It was extremely refreshing. Took a nice little walk. I saw some ducks. I saw some turtles. Just nature. Enjoyed the air. The air seemingly is even fresher. I guess because people are staying home or have been staying home. You could definitely tell um, a difference in the atmosphere for people being home. Thank you so much, 669. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. But yeah, guys, it's we in a trying time, but I definitely been looking at the the half full part of the glass and just listen. You get lemons, you got to make lemonade. You got to readjust. You got to realign. You got to reinvent. This is what I'm telling people. You got to readjust. You got to realign, and you have to reinvent. Reborn artist Al, thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate you, and may return to you 1,000-fold, Queen. Appreciate you so much. Thanks for the congratulations, guys. We celebrated our monetization earlier. We are so grateful for all of our beautiful subscribers who have helped us to get to this place. We realized we didn't get there on our own, so we celebrate each and every one of you. Those of you who are connected to me, connected to this channel, take the time out to actually listen to what I got to say, all that good stuff. I'm so grateful. I really am. And I'm humbled. And Queen, I appreciate you so much. I was in your live stream last night, but you was working on that baby doll hair. And I know you couldn't see the chat, but I was there, Queen. Roka Lala, thank you so much for being here. I do cook. I absolutely cook. Thank you so much, HTTR. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. I was only on for an hour, Queen. It's hubby's birthday today too, so I had to go celebrate Big Daddy. Definitely had to go celebrate him. So I came in on an hour. I like crepes, but right now my diet doesn't allow them, or my lifestyle doesn't allow them. 6669 says, it's my pleasure to listen to such interesting topics, especially if the speaker is a beautiful lady. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate it. Roka Lala. Really? This what we doing tonight? We're not doing that. Peace and blessings be unto you. Have an amazing time on YouTube because you out of here. I give people an opportunity, I do. And then when you come crazy like that, you got to go. Oh, did I hide the wrong person? I hid the wrong person. Okay, let me how do I unhide them? No. Oh, hide this user. Uh, guys, y'all gotta help me out. Okay, let's unhide. HTTR, I'm so sorry for hiding you. I meant to hide somebody else. Please charge that to my head and not my heart. I am still learning this thing. I did get the wrong one. I'm so sorry. I think I unhid him. He was unhidden. I hope he come back. I'm so sorry. Sharonda the Goddess, thank you so much for coming in, Queen. Appreciate you being here. I got to go in my studio and do it. Okay. I'm actually in my studio. Oh, I got to go in my studio on YouTube because I got StreamYard open. Okay, guys, give me a second. Let me go in my studio and unhide them. Because I really did. It says that HTTR behind enemy lines was unhidden. Let me go and get him. Oh my goodness. This is incredible. I know he probably like, what in the world? I didn't even do anything. Thank you so much, guys, for being in. Shout out to the six that's in here tonight. And guys, thank you so much for the thumbs up. Um, I need moderators. Let me Reborn Artist Style, you still here? I need moderators. I can't. Baby girl, there you go. Because no, we're not doing that. Angela. Let me get Angela. Okay. Let me go. I gotta figure out how to get him back, guys. I feel terrible. I feel terrible. I'm going to get him. I don't see any type of social media information on his channel or nothing. Okay, I'm going to my studio, guys. Give me a second, okay? I'm still here, guys. Please continue to chat amongst one another. And this is a network stream, so guys, if you don't have one another, go ahead and network with one another. We network the right way over here. So if you're not connected to somebody, please go ahead and connect with them. Give me a second. I'm going to snatch them up. Oh my gosh, I feel horrific. I feel really bad. That was definitely a mistake. Okay. Who shared that I need to go to my HTTR? Thank you so much for coming back. I'm so sorry. That was an accident, brother. Please forgive me. That was an absolute accident. I meant to hide somebody else. He's back, Reborn. I actually unhid him here. I did the unhiding here, and I'm glad I was able to do that. Say something in the chat right now, HTTR, if you can hear me. I apologize. Reborn, I know you know all of this, so I'm so glad you're here, sis. I ain't know what to do. That never happened before. Okay, he is back. I'm waiting for him to. Okay, there you go. It was quite entertaining. I apologize. I'm so sorry. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go get him. So then I went to your channel. I don't see no Instagram information. I ain't see none of that. They was about to talk me through how to get you in here through the studio. But I'm so sorry about that. Welcome back. Shout out to the 9 that's here right now, guys. I appreciate you guys being here. I got moderators now, so that ain't gonna happen again because they can help me out. I ain't never had to do that. EB Media, thank you so much for being here, Queen. Appreciate you dropping in. We just chatting it up. The world is open in Queen. So, people going back out here. So I just want to encourage my subscribers to be careful, be safe, and use common sense. Period. Use common sense. 6669 says the most important thing is the good intention. Absolutely. Be the difference, queen. Thank you so much for coming in. Yes, I meant to come back. I told you after I got Big Daddy his cake, and we sang happy birthday and all of that, and celebrated him and edified him that we was gonna come back. I didn't think it was gonna be this late, but your word is everything, and my word is everything. So even if I'm back for a few, I'm back. If I said I'm coming back, baby girl, we are back. Sure. So HTTR asks, how long have I been on my lock journey? I've been on my lock journey for 2 years. It is fully documented here on YouTube. I did my first lock video when I was 3 weeks locked. And I'm a DIY locker, brother. So, I take care of my own locks. I take care of my own lock maintenance. I handle my own lock needs. And then I come and share what I'm learning, what I'm discovering with my subscribers and anybody else who's on this journey. And they got to do it themselves. Personally, I don't really have to do it myself. I choose to do it myself because number one, I don't want people in my head. Leonard, thank you so much for being in the live tonight. Great to see you too, brother. Great to see you too. Thank you for dropping in. HTTR, are you locked? Or are you a lock admirer? Let me see, because I think I got your channel open because I was coming for you. I felt so bad. I felt so bad. Be the difference. You still up, queen. You got to work. What time you got to be to work tomorrow, queen? Okay, so you just started in October. Are you doing them? Have you done them yourself, or you got a loctician and all that good stuff? Lynn, did you feel at home here? That's awesome. This is the desire. That's the goal. We want you to feel at home. We definitely want you to feel at home here. 8:30. Okay. Me too, queen. Let me tell you, people think just because you work at home, it's not a challenge to get up out that bed. But I get up, I do what I need to do. I have my designated workspace. And I'm in my designated workspace until it's time to clock out. Okay, you got someone to maintain the bird nest. How you liking the journey thus far? Reborn Artist Style said, I'll be up at 3:30 a.m. most of the time. Me too. Ain't that crazy? And I gotta be up at 8:30. It's crazy. I'm like a vampire. I don't know why. I'm a night person. Good night, Sharonda. Thank you so much for dropping in. Have a blessed night and a blessed week, purposeful week. Hope to see you again, Queen. Let me just make sure I'm connected to you because you look new. You may not be new though, but I want to make sure I'm connected so that I can come by and support your channel and show your channel some love. This is a network stream, guys. So we do network over here. We network and we sow. We don't use the word grow too often because, word on the streets, YouTube streets, is that they don't really like that word. So we network and sow. When you guys hear me say that, that's what I'm talking about. We here to do that. We here to grow. We here to connect. We here to chat it up. We here to chat it up. So let me make sure I am connected with you. I definitely will come show your channel some love after the live stream since I am a night owl. I am connected and I haven't visited in a while, so I will come by there and check you out, Queen. Thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate you. So HTTR says, once it stop itching, it was great. Had to learn about different scalp problems. What type of scalp problems you had? Because I really didn't experience any scalp problems. I did not experience any type of scalp problems. I was a loose natural for 8 years though, prior to locking up. So I always maintained my hair, my scalp, my root health, all of that, from root to tip. Always maintained it and took special care of it. My lock maintenance regimen is really simple. Even my retwist is simple. and I use a handful of products. Literally, I do not use any type of commercial type products. I use rose water and oils. That's it. Even when I retwist, I use rose water and oils. And I have not had my hair styled up before. I did have a couple of ponies in them earlier because, you know, I be having private summers. I don't mind telling y'all my business. I be having private summers. And so sometimes I gotta pull this stuff up off my face. Like now, because it gets really, really hot. But I love everything about my locks, and I love sharing about them. And I also love, you know, self maintaining. I also love self maintaining because it's intimate. And I think other people with locks or who take care of natural hair themselves, they understand exactly where I'm coming from. I think I honestly feel like they understand because some things I really can't. I mean, that's just the way I have to describe it. And I also discovered and realized that during this journey, as my locks was growing, it was a lot of growth in me as well. So I get it when people say that it's spiritual. It's just a lot of self discovery and all that jazz. It's just a lot of that. So that feels a lot better. Um, because it's not hot. I get hot. Okay, so oh wow. Okay. So what did you use? What did your loctician recommend for that? Have you ever heard of amla oil? Amla oil is real good. It's antifungal, all of that good stuff. It don't smell real good, brother, but it works. It works really well, extremely well. I could imagine, Angela. I could imagine. It sounds very painful. Well, I'm glad you got that taken care of. It sounds extremely painful. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, 6669. I appreciate that. Let me make sure we connected because your name does not look familiar to me. I think this is the first time I'm seeing you. And shout out to all the new people that's here tonight, guys. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys are connecting with your hosts so that I can come by and show your channel some love. Definitely, I'm a genuine supporter. If we connect, I'm going to support you. Period. I'm connecting with you now, 6669. Appreciate all the new faces. I definitely do. And I'm gonna come over here and check out your content. Definitely, that's one of the two main wrong reasons why most Christians are Christians. That sounds very interesting. You got 2 minutes and 15 seconds of that, but that sounds extremely interesting. Um, the two main wrong reasons why most Christians are Christians. What you want to talk about that? I'm interested in knowing what you're talking about over there. And if anybody's interested in coming up on a panel, guys, because I'm loving panel discussions, um, I'll definitely put my link in here. But that sounds very interesting. I like interesting conversations like that. I would love to hear more about your thoughts on. I want to hear your thoughts on that period because the topic alone sounds intriguing. HTTR says many different products, but I had to go to a dermatologist to get the problem fixed. Okay, I'm glad they got that fixed. Did they give you steroids, brother? I'm just asking because they go for prescribing things like that. Let me tell you, fungus, dermatitis, um, any type of skin inflammations and skin issues, um, definitely is an indication that you need to detox. So I'm definitely gonna talk to you more about that because I'm in the business of detox. Okay. Because that's what it means. It just means you need to detox. Your body is just communicating with you. Um, so he didn't give you any type. Okay, well that's good. But I'm still gonna talk to you about detoxing. All right. You got an Instagram page, aka James615. How you doing tonight? Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you being here. Shout out to the 7 that's here with me, guys. I thank you guys for hanging out. I wasn't gonna come back, Joy, but I'm like, listen, girl, your word is your bond. Gotta honor your word, baby girl. If you're telling people you're gonna do something, listen, you gotta do what you say. So that's very important to me that I do what I say. Let's get this link up in here. Who want to come up here and have a conversation? Who wants to come up here and have a conversation? Y'all know I like to. Y'all know. And listen, since my queen sisters got me in check about checking the back room and letting people up, actually, I've been doing pretty good with that. I've been doing really, really good with that. I ain't left nobody stranded since. Okay. I have not left Joy. I ain't left nobody stranded in the back room since, Queen. Okay. Who coming up here with me? ACTR says it was like my head was on fire. No, this was my sports talk page. Okay. This was your sports talk. Okay, so you got another page, brother. You got another channel. This not your main channel. Reborn, we had crabs earlier. I was sharing all of that up in here. I had crabs. I had fried some fish. I had my tiger sauce. I still got it up in here, but I had my tiger sauce. Um, Pasta salad, queen. What else I had? I think that's all I had. But I had 3 pounds of crabs. Um, ate almost all of them. It is some left up in there. I'm the only one in my house that eats crabs. They don't like shellfish up in this spot, and we pescatarian. So that's a little crazy, but yeah, they don't eat shellfish. But you know what? I ain't complaining. I'm not, because I can go through some crab, and it was delicious. Oh my god, it was amazing. Okay, you was live too, sis. Well, I'm glad you came in now to show your sister some love. I appreciate you. Reborn said the tiger sauce is so good, man. I found some larger bottles. I need to go to Walmart because listen, they got these little baby bottles here. At Food Lion. Let me tell you, I shared this earlier. I went and I think it was like 4 bottles left, Queen. I'm looking at them. They got the chili lime, and then they had the original. And I'm snatching up all 4 bottles, and I could just feel this flaming breath on my back. I could just feel it. You know how you could feel when somebody just piercing through you? I turn around and this woman standing there like, I wish you would take all 4 of them. Excuse me. She looking like, I wish you would. Jaden, you gonna come up here and say something, babes? Hey, Jaden.
Hey,
I'm gonna put my headphones on. Now you know I get hot, so you gonna have to talk, okay?
uh,
What's going on? How you doing?
good,
Good. How was your day?
good.
Good. And how you doing on YouTube? I see your channel is growing.
Yeah,
Yeah, you've been uploading your TikToks, huh?
yeah,
That's good. And I seen you went live a few times, and I did come. Okay, this is your regular channel. Okay, let me add that. All right. So, Jaden, you got anything you want to say to the beautiful people here tonight? Is there anything that you want to say? Um, you getting more comfortable with being live? Let me just ask you that. I'll ask you stuff, and then you could just answer me. You getting more comfortable with being live?
yeah.
You are. So, because I came to a couple of your lives, I was there, and you don't really like to talk too much. What are you doing? You getting your time right now? You
Yeah.
just doing your little silent lives to get your time and hanging out. Because the more you talk, the more comfortable you're gonna get with this. Okay, the
Okay.
more comfortable you're gonna get with this. All right.
Alright.
So you want to talk a little bit more, and I'm still learning. I say that all the time, but I am. And so you just interacting with your. I'm coming. Is she here? Okay, I'm coming, love. You just interact with with the chat. Ask them about their day. What are their plans for the week? Icebreaker for me tonight was, trying to see where people are with regards to the world opening back up. But we finding out that people ain't never, our brother HTTR works for the government. So he been out there, and our sis, who was in here, I don't know if she's still here. She's a frontline worker. God bless her whole life. So, it's still people who's out here. That got to go out here. And me personally, I'm not frontline, but I do the medical billing. Candy Shell's Corner is frontline. So she never stopped. Some people never stop working. And I'm just encouraging you guys to use the common sense, period. That's what we got to do. We can't stop things from going forward. We can't stop the wheels from turning, but we know what we need to do. And one thing Trey gonna do is she gonna continue to practice social distancing. Absolutely. And in Reborn Artist Style, her husband is a frontline worker, and he never stops. So God bless his whole life as well, and your entire house, Queen, because it, some people not taking it seriously. My cousin slash, it's good to see you, Jaden. All right, thanks for turning on your camera. That's how you get comfortable. You just come on up here. That's what you do, okay? And you keep doing that. Um, Reborn says, "Oh yes, a new norm now for us. Now it is absolutely a new norm. Learned so much from in the last couple of months. Literally, it's spoken volumes. I hope people are listening. I really do hope people are listening. Because loud and clear, one thing for sure is that it's not going to be business as usual, and we definitely have to use common sense. Period. It's going to be a lot of rediscovery going on. People have literally their careers has shifted because they've lost the doors to their careers have closed. So literally their jobs have closed, and so yeah, they gotta rediscover what's in here, and it's in here. I feel like this time is teaching people there's more to them than what they even knew, and they will discover it. Okay. So you know what, brother Yim, because I cannot pronounce your name. Come up to this. I put my link in here. You don't even have the camera, but I need you to come up here so you can pronounce your name. So when you come to my live stream, I can actually pronounce your name correctly. Okay, if you don't mind, click on that StreamYard link. Come up here and tell the chat, tell the host how to pronounce your name so that I can say it correctly. What he's saying is the brother saying that's a fact. I would come on with you, but I just got in bed. Okay, so you just got in bed. Okay. Well, you're gonna have to come back. I'm just gonna call you Brother Yim right now, okay? Because I don't want to jack your name up. I don't. But Angela says I'm nodding off. Didn't sleep much last night. Thanks for having me, Kinky Last. Thank you so much, Queen, for coming. I appreciate your presence always, Queen. Have a blessed night, a restful night, and a blessed sleep. Okay, I'll talk to you later, Queen. I'm gonna see you in the next one. I'll see you in the next one, boo. Reborn Artist Style said, even if they have a cure, still not changing, because something worse will come if it does every so many years. Absolutely, and trust and believe. What one thing about viruses, they mutate, honey. They are alive and well. They literally change. They know when something coming for it, so they get together and they regroup, and they a lot of times they get stronger. So this is why I'm so big on advocating to keep your immune system up. That virus gonna do what it does. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna do what it does. We got to do what we do. And one thing your girl over here doing is Jimmy. Okay, I like that. Okay, so I'll call you Jimmy. One thing that your girl does for sure is keep this immune system up. I'm about keeping this immune system up. So y'all saw how I ate tonight. I told you guys I had a detox day off, keto day off, but trust and believe I'm back on track in the morning. I'm definitely back on track. I did adhere to my intermittent fasting. I just ain't stayed within the 1200 calorie guidelines tonight. I enjoyed myself, and I had more protein than I should have with eating those crabs like that. Because normally I'll eat a pound and a half, but I went in. I think I did almost eat 3 pounds of crab legs, guys. I think I did. I think I almost ate 3 pounds of crab legs. Let me come over and see what you guys are saying. Thank you, Jada, for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I definitely want you to get more comfortable with thank you, Reborn. I feel like I deserved it too, Queen. I don't beat myself up. I got me a piece of it's 10:37. I got me a piece of strawberry shortcake too. And guess what? I'm eating that. Joy, you would have ate 4 pounds. Sis, you could eat like that? You could eat like that, sis. Because listen, when I come up there, we're going to have us a nice little crab fest. We're going to definitely have us a nice little crab fest, Queen. Well, we're going to have to get like eight pounds of crab. Then if you eating 4 by yourself, you have a bottomless pit. You got a high metabolism. That's what it is. You got a high metabolism. I'm trying to have a high metabolism like you. I really am. Reborn says my husband is small and can eat like crazy. Mine too. Eat whatever he wants. It's things that I can look at and just forget about it. Okay, forget about it because I have I gain hormonal weight, so it's a difference. And I'm gonna come shit at I got something I'm putting together, a series I'm gonna put on my channel because all weight ain't equal. Some people got fat weight, some people got thyroid weight, some people got hormonal weight. Me, I gain hormonal weight, and it's not always easy to get it off. And it does not necessarily mean that I don't eat right because I do, guys. I fast 20 hours a day. I've been doing intermittent fasting for the last year and a half. So I fast 20 hours a day. I got a 4-hour eating window. I eat one time, and literally it's like really, really hard for me to lose at least 1 or 2 pounds a week. It's hard because the weight is hormonal. So this is why I do the herbs, because they get my hormones in check. This is why I do the adaptogens, because they get my hormones in check. Because if my hormones are not in check, I don't care how much I push back from the table. I ain't losing no weight. I know myself. I know my body. And I know this thing is hormonal. So I'm going to have to work a little bit more harder tomorrow because of this piece of cake. But it's all right. It's worth it. Gimme says, my dad was raised in your neck of the woods and he loves seafood. That's awesome. That is awesome. The seafood is so fresh. It's almost like they just take it from the water and bam, it's on my plate. It's just extremely fresh. You could tell the difference. I bought seafood when I lived in Jersey. And definitely a difference. And these crab legs are sweet. They succulent. Guys, it's just incredible. And before I know it, I've been and took down 2-3 pounds and be like, oh my God, all this protein. Because that I hold weight from that too. So I try to be mindful of how much protein I eat as well. Definitely got to be mindful about how much protein I eat. Shout out to the six that's here right now, guys. Carolyn Esau, thank you so much for being here, Queen. I appreciate you for being in the bushes, Queen. Thank you for popping out and saying what's up, what's good. Carolyn said I've been here listening for a bit, but when you said hormonal weight gain, I had to say I would like a video on that, Queen. It's coming. I promise you. I promise you, Queen, it's coming. Yes. We be out here, doing all of this and doing our walks, literally 10,000, 12,000 walks a day and nothing. Yes, Jimmy, I live in Hampton. Well, I'm born and raised in New Jersey, Hillside, New Jersey, to be specific. Born and raised, and I moved out to Hampton 3 years ago, and I absolutely love it here. So, yes, I'm in Hampton, Virginia. Jada said, I like to do shout outs in live chat. Oh, be the difference in Carolyn. So that's who he's talking to. Yes, that's awesome to shout people out and, showcase their channels and stuff like that. Guys, this is a soul stream. So if you're not connected, guys, make sure you guys are connected. Yimmy is new. I'm so glad you're here. I love when new people come into the live stream, into the chat, and we get to know one another. So I'm grateful for that. But we definitely gonna bring the video on that because it's a challenge. It is definitely a challenge. Another part of people that struggle with hormonal weight is people who have hypothyroidism. Even when I had hypothyroidism, guys, I ain't lose no weight, which was kind of perplexing to my medical doctor because he's like, normally people are just dropping weight. So yeah, I ain't lose nothing. But we got that balanced out. And yeah, I'm still dealing with hormonal weight. And you got hormonal weight when it's like kind of hanging out in the midsection. So grateful for this detox, guys, because it's really been making a difference in my midsection because we carry a lot of waste weight around too. Carolyn Esau says I gain weight even if I eat one small meal per day with no thyroid issues. And I don't have any thyroid issues any longer. Thank you, God. Well, let me tell you, it's definitely hormonal because of where I carry. So I know that. And again, I've been doing intermittent fasting for the past year and a half, almost 2 years. OMAG, Queen. That means I've been eating one meal a day, 1,200 calories, and it's been slow. It's been extremely slow. It's been extremely, extremely slow. But I'm getting there because I understand what it is. So I've been doing my adaptogens, which help a lot. It helps with the adrenals. It helps with the cortisol levels because that plays a big role in hormonal weight. We're gonna bring some stuff here for the subscribers, for the family, so we can get this weight off together. We're gonna do it together. Again, I say this often. We are so much better together. We're gonna do this thing together, guys. Yes. Jada says, shout out to everyone in the live tonight. Yeah, shout out to the 7 that's watching right now. Guys, thank you so much for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the love that's been shown today. I am so grateful. Guys, I'm grateful. Enjoy. I am going to put together a spoken word night. I'm going to get a name for it. We're going to come live. If you got to write it down. But we definitely going to come live and we're going to have just a nice, I'm going to even have the atmosphere set and all that, some Love Jones stuff. And we're going to have a good time. So get it together. I'm going to put the date out there because you guys are invited. And you also invited to come and participate. Definitely.
I got a question for you.
Sure, Jaden. What's your question, sweetheart? You got me turned up? Guys, are you hearing the echo on your end?
The reason is why I don't want to turn it up, because...
Okay. Jaden. Okay, no, I'm not turned up. Go ahead. What's your question? What's your question? Okay. So Jaden and we done lost Jaden. You still in the live, Jaden? I'm sorry, guys. I've been dealing with allergies and stuff like that. Okay, good. Yeah, I was just asking Queen because sometimes Jaden will come up and he doesn't always know to turn down his on his, and these things are super duper hot. I only put them on when I have somebody up there because I need to be able to hear you guys. But other than that, whoo Jesus, they are off. Other than that, they off. So guys, I'm here for 10 more minutes. I came at 10 o'clock. Normally I'm 8 to 10, but like I said again, guys, it's hubby's birthday. So we've been celebrating him, and I wanted to come and give you guys an hour at least because I promised that I would come back. Y'all gonna know me as being a woman of her word. So I ain't gonna tell you I'm gonna do something and then don't do it. But we definitely got some things in the works for you guys. I've been recording so much. I got so many things I need to edit. I got so many things I need to edit. And I want to get in the habit of setting things up where I can just schedule them to just drop. That's right, Queen. Integrity, character, all of that. Listen, we about that life. We definitely about that life. Even if I showed up just to say, guys, I know I was gonna come back, but this came up, you definitely would have got an explanation. You definitely would have got an explanation. So yeah, those of you guys who are interested, we gonna put together whew, okay. I got to get it together. We definitely gonna put together nice little jazzy type of spoken word, grown and sexy type of, you know, situation. I'm gonna definitely check out your channel, Yemi. Absolutely. I'm definitely gonna check out your channel. I wanna see your locks, bruh. I wanna see your locks, your little humble beginnings. This journey is amazing. It's definitely amazing. What made you want to lock up your hair? If you have a reason, because some people don't even have a reason, and that's cool too. But what made you want to lock your hair up? I should have put some lime in here, like my queen says, Joy. I like lime in my water. I like lemon in my water too. It's so refreshing. I love water. So many people don't like water. Ooh, so many people don't like water. Okay, after your dad passed away, that's interesting because I actually locked mine up after my mom passed away. Yeah, that's very interesting. And it wasn't because of it, but you know, I definitely have I didn't have my reason wasn't the same as other people's, but Reborn says my daughter says she don't like combing her hair and locks is easier. That's awesome. See what I'm saying? Like for me, I was a loose natural for 8 years, guys. Prior to locking my hair, prior to the 8 years, I was straight up creamy cracked out, weaved out, weavelicious, straight up, all that, just a straight bone, straight, all that. And so when my mother got ovarian cancer and she started doing chemo and all her hair came out, I decided I'm going to shave my head too. When I came in here, my mother saw my hair shaved like that. She was like, "You got to be kidding me." I said, "Listen, I need you to know that you're beautiful anyway, any type of way your head is. So I want to let you know that I stand with you in solidarity, and we going through this thing together." And we did. And she was just amazed that I would do that I would shave my head because I did. And she didn't wear a wig, and neither did I. And so as my natural hair began to grow and I began to embrace it, I began to love it. I really did. I began to love it. Um, and it was really at a time where natural hair women were really getting comfortable with wearing their natural hair out, even though there still was a lot of negative things being still a lot of negative things being said about it, especially in corporate America. And people didn't understand it. It made me want to embrace it even the more. I felt more authentic, if that makes sense to you guys. I did. I felt really more authentic with my natural hair. And then that's when I started my YouTube channel. So I started a YouTube channel, guys, in 2007 when I did my big chop. It's still up there. It is still up there. I started with my TWA. It's a teeny weeny afro. That's the acronym for teeny weeny afro. My channel name was Kinky Tresses. It's still up there. I even got subscribers on it. But I haven't been in it in forever. And I did a twist out up on there. I shared my whip shea butter products and stuff like that. I shared that stuff up there because I used to actually twist my hair out with the shea butter. Reborn Artist said, that's right. I shaved my head also not longer after my daughter started getting braids because of the chemo. Okay. It's awesome. That is so awesome. I mean, a lot of time people say that love is in the, I say it too. I just honestly believe that. Well, they say love is an action word. I feel like that too. Love is in the details. It really is. That's why I'm not too, you know, how the young girls, that's why I like to talk to my young queens. Because for some of them, all a brother got to do is say he love you. Well, honey, what is he showing you? Because it's in the details. You know? If that's all he got to do is tell you what you want to hear, boo, we need to talk. We need to talk, okay? So I think that's awesome. And it's very powerful. Yemi said, I started growing out my hair. Okay. So I lock my hair up. Long story short, guys, I lock my hair up because I got tired of the loose natural. And it's been the best decision I have ever made in my life with regards to my hair because it's the most low maintenance style, period. Look, you see, I just put it in a ponytail. I just took it out and did that, right? That's what I do. That's it. You know, that is it. Yemi says the Most High bless us with strong, beautiful hair that grows upward. Absolutely. Absolutely. Totally agree with you, brother. And it is strong and it is beautiful. And, you know, I just learned to embrace that. I learned to embrace that. It is beautiful. Now, I started my locks with 2-strand twists, so they're not all asymmetrical, all matching and all of that. And I love that about them, that each and every one of them, I say this, have their own personality. They each have their own personality. And, you know, one is not the same as the other. They are all different. Now, of course, my parts are the same. So, you know, the sizes aren't different. But as far as the shape, of them, they are definitely all very different. And it speaks volumes. It just really does. And it's hard to explain it. But I love it. I love the diversity. I do. And I love the low maintenance. Now, for some people, it's high maintenance because they like getting their hair retwisted every 2 weeks. They like the neat look. I don't like all of that. I retwist my hair every 3-4 months. Every 3 to 4 months. Of course, I'm keeping it clean because people were like, oh, wait a minute. You retwist every 3 to 4 months? Yep. And I wash it every 3 weeks. Hey, Purple Queen. How you doing, sweetheart? Thanks for dropping in, beautiful. So my hair gets washed every 3 weeks. Wash, condition. Yes, I condition my roots. I believe in a really strong root system. Okay? Listen, it's a message in these locks. If I start talking about them, you're going to know something. But I believe in a really strong root system. People focus mainly on the locks. I focus on my roots. You know, I know people who locks have fallen out, you know, because they sit there and they do this. They do stuff like this all day long. You know, they're twirling on it, messing with the root, the integrity of the root by twisting on it. So I feel like the longer my retwist, that I stretch my retwist out, the stronger my roots. Now, to each their own. Some people, again, like I said, they work in corporate America, and so do I. And if I have to go for any type of training, which I do from time to time and come to New Jersey, They respect my hair just like I do because everything about me demands that. Everything about me demands that. And I get so many compliments. And the thing is, I have get people who are not, who don't have our hair texture. Very, very inquisitive about what my hair feels like. I mean, they go to reach out and I'll be almost like that. Don't play that. You know what I'm saying? That's like reaching out and touching somebody, period. That's like that's some type of harassment or something. That's what they say, that's what the job policy says. So it's the same way when it comes to your hair. Have an awesome night, Queen. Thank you so much for coming in. We about to shut it down. We got one more minute. We've been here for an hour, and I'm grateful for you guys hanging out with me again tonight. Grateful for the new people that came in, for my new friends, new connections. Jimmy, it was awesome meeting you, and I'm definitely gonna check your channel out. To 6669 that was here. Appreciate it so much. I am grateful, guys, when new people come into the live stream and I get to connect with new people. Purple says, thank you so much for coming. And you just took your locks out. What do you mean you just took your locks out? You picked them out? You picked them out, Queen? How long you had them, Purple? How long you had your locks, sis? Yemi says, I retwist once a month and I keep it in a style for now. That's awesome. Okay, so you had them for a few months and picked them out. Why you pick them out? You ain't want to go through that stage, boo. That the awkward stage. That's what I call it. I don't call it the ugly stage. You ain't want to go to that awkward stage. That was like my favorite stage. But you know what? Let me just tell you this. I work from home, so I know it's a challenge for people who got to go out here in this world and work. But it was so much. Like literally, I found so many different things to do with it. And I shared. Like I was looking at my older videos when I was 3 and 4 months locked. I'm like, girl, your hair's grown so much. Your locks have grown so much, but you really was doing things with it. Okay, so you was about 4 months. All right. All right. Well, I love it, honey. This is the easiest hairstyle I ever had in my life. The hardest thing about my locks was putting these daggone sprinkles on. This was the hardest thing, and I'm still not finished. And that's another video that I have that I need to edit on how I did it. But girl, I said, okay. I told my husband, I said, these things gonna be in here because this was something. Yemi says, start my locks is quite difficult or difficult because of the texture of my hair. Okay. So what's your texture? What type you have? You have soft hair, you have curly hair. What's the texture? Because one thing I did find out, all hair lock. Like if people's desires to lock their hair, it can lock. And then they got these crochet needles out here, so everybody locking up. I actually did I crocheted like a couple in this area around 7 or 8 months. When I was 7 or 8 months locked, because right now I'm 27 months locked, y'all. I'm 2 years and 3 months locked. But when I was like, okay, so soft and curly, okay, got you. Did you interlock it? Did you get it interlocked? A couple of my locks up here, the hair was actually growing, the roots was growing outside of the lock. And a lot of people were saying in the lock community that tends to happen. As my hair is getting acclimated with a new, that this is what I'm doing, So I had to be around 5 or 6 months when that was happening. And I crocheted that hair that came out in like 2 locks. I crocheted it back into the lock. And I haven't had that problem since. But after that, guys, if my hair is like, if it grows away from the lock, I'll just braid it on. I braid it onto the root. I braid it on. Some people will take it and whatever's growing out, they'll just retwist it back around the lock. For me, I'll braid it the part that's growing outside, I'll just braid it back to the lock, and then it grows in like that. So yeah, I didn't want to continue to do that crochet. I did it on literally like 2 locks, and then I didn't want to do that. So you got soft curly hair. All right. So is it you finding it's taking a little bit longer to actually lock? Another thing that helped me early on, guys, is I live 7 minutes from the beach. So when I first locked my hair up, I stayed in salt water, and that helps your hair lock up quicker too. I stayed in salt water. I did 2 strand twists as well, so that I can have a stronger lock. If that makes any sense. The finger coils, you just have that hollow, or the comb coils, you just have that like hollow inside. So when you 2 strand twist it, it's almost giving it like a, I don't know. It's just it's not hollow. It's solid. And my hair really, really, really soft. Okay, so she crocheted it. Okay. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Um, people think that you ever see somebody locks and they just like stiff as a board. That's somebody that ain't put no moisture in their hair, because my locks are soft. Like I can literally style my locks the same way I style my loose natural, minus a washout. A wash and go, rather. I'm talking about washout. Minus a wash and go. But I can still do the Bantu knots. I can still do 2 strand twists. I could bun it up. I could do braid outs, rod sets. You need a good oil for your hair. Do you use the Jamaican black castor oil? I have Jamaican black castor oil with spearmint, and I also use, what's good moisturizer for, to help your hair, or oils hold into your hair, is rose water. So if you use rose water with your oils, because oil just sit on the hair, so you need to add some type of moisturizer, queen. And what I do is I spritz my hair with rose water. You can use regular spring water or whatever water you want. Put it in a little spritz bottle, you get from the beauty supply store. And I'll spritz it, and then I'll seal the moisture in with the oil. So that's what actually moisturizes your hair, is you sealing it. When we put just oil in our hair, it just sit on your hair. It just sits there. Of course, you want to oil your scalp, but even with that, I add the rose water. I'll spritz it, and I'm always sealing that oil in. I have normal porosity hair, so everybody is different. If you got low porosity hair, then you may not need as much oils. If you got high porosity hair, then you will. So knowing your hair type is important as well. With the type of oils that you use in it. Some people need oils and some people need butters. Like some people actually need like a shea butter to keep their hair moisturized. I wouldn't recommend shea butter on locks though, because that'll cause buildup. So guys, we've been here a little over an hour. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Yemi says, yes, I use rose and rice water and tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is amazing. I love how tea tree oil makes my scalp feel. I also love how lemongrass makes my scalp feel. Rosemary, I love how that makes my scalp feel. And I have an infused capsaicin oil, which is a cayenne oil that I infuse, and it stimulates hair growth. So yeah, we're gonna get to talking about these oils, guys, and this moisturization and keeping our locks moisturized. And then, Carolyn, we're gonna go into the hormonal weight and what we're doing about it. We're gonna definitely come and bring some things for you guys and share with you guys a little more on all of that. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this past hour, a little bit over an hour. Grateful for the new connections. Jimmy, I'm definitely gonna check you out. And guys, have a blessed evening. I'm going to eat my strawberry shortcake, and we're gonna get back on track tomorrow. But I'm eating my strawberry shortcake, and listen, unapologetically, I'm eating my strawberry shortcake. And yes, it is, brother, and it smells amazing. It smells good. We're gonna get into that too, talking about the essential oils and what they do for your whole atmosphere. not just your hair, your atmosphere. All right, guys, but this has been amazing. Have a blessed night, and I'll talk to you. I'll see you guys this week in live chats. I will. But thanks so much again, guys, for the love and for just hanging out with me. Okay. Talk to you guys. See you guys in the next one. Peace, guys.